Hey folks, welcome back to Renegade Plays Games. We have the round 4 playoff decider here versus Foudzing in an extremely tough matchup. Mega Silver, hey, welcome. Yes, we are just about to get started here. Maybe there was a little confusion with the time zones earlier. But I think this is the time we agreed on. He wanted to start at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, which would be now, give or take a few minutes. So, I don't think he's here yet, but that's fine. I've got the figures all set up, so we're basically ready to go. In terms of my general strategy for this game, this just sucks. This matchup the matchup on the surface is bad. Well, okay, I don't think it's quite as clear cut as that. Um, like that, that's a lot of Granite Guardians. Iskra being in there is really funny too. She's actually like somewhat of a threat in the end game, depending on what we have left. But for the most part, it's 15 5 defense figures to get through, which does kind of suck. Now, there's a couple of things that make the matchup like in a vacuum interesting. And the main component of that is that we have Jordan, who has her explosion special attack that can be pretty good. You can get it up to 4, range 7. So a range 7 attack 4 explosion special attack. That's super solid. That's super solid. Because the granites, the way they move, it's going to be really difficult for Foudzing to effectively use gain high ground and avoid that explosion special attack. And that's actually the strongest attack I have in the game. I have Quintella as our defensive figure. I have Olganesh as our commander figure, who has a decent attack of 3 from range 6. And then Emeroon's attack is 2. He's another utility figure. So Emeroon and Quintella aren't doing much. And then it's Haddock. It's Haddock with the normal attack of 3 from range, and the auto shields given auto shields to my elves. So yeah. So it is interesting. Sorry. Got a frog in my throat too early this morning. I slept in. So that seems like I have some tools still. I've just got 2 attacks per turn, but he's just got 3. The problem is this map is going to be so obnoxious to keep him from getting off the ranged attacks, the rock throws, and it's a lava map, which is normally punishing for stuff that wants to take height like that, but with the gain high ground, he can just move off of it at the end of the turn really easily. So this is like a perfect map for him. Now the glyphs don't help him, so that's like the only saving grace here, because the elves have no glyph control. So if like Valda or Wanik was on here, we'd be in trouble. Actually, Chana's a good Wanik soak. So it's not looking great. It's really not looking great. Yeah, so in terms of my setup here, like, because I also don't want, like, the elves want to get to max height and just blast away from range. God, I wanted that Kinsland Spring map so bad. That legitimately could have changed the whole game. I mean, Valda was on there, but like, that map means I can set up a pod and they can't take rock throw. Like, oh, that would have been so sick. But here with the lava, yeah, they don't love it. So my plan is to sit Quintella behind the wall and kind of buff Jordan who's going to be sitting there. Now it's tricky. I want Jordan on that level 2, like right on the end of the wall. But then, you know, she's taking a lot of rock throw attacks. I want I want Haddock and Jordan to be next to each other at certain points. It's just really tough to know where to set up. Doc, I picked you to lose here and I've been wrong about almost every game, so it looks good for you. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, did you look at the map beforehand? That I also would have agreed, to be honest. Um but again, I think it's close in theory, but this map is really tough for 6 elf wizards. Like, oh my God, I wanted Kinsland Spring so bad. Look, I mean, look at that. Level 3 right there. I can pull every elf wizard up there in like 2 turns, and then the granites are never ever getting even ground attacks on me for the whole game. Like, oh my God. It was gonna be so sweet. Like, I wanted that so bad. I was saving the elf wizards for this map specifically. Now the glyphs are way better for the Granite Guardians, but like again, they're never getting even ground attacks on this map. Like, that's so brutal. I think this map would have flipped the matchup in my favor. Because then I think I'm in an excellent spot here. I think the Granites have a really hard time. But that was not the map we drew. So unfortunately, oh, I might need to refresh here. Unfortunately, this is the map. Okay. Ugh, don't know why it does that. This is the map we're living with. So my current plan here is to set Quintella, I think, one space behind that ruin there, and then Jordan can have some flexibility. I mean, we're gonna try and kite Granite Guardians. I want Jordan getting off attacks of 4 basically all the time. But I'd prefer to just not take attacks. I mean, we could. Hmm. Let's see. We could climb to height. We have a lot of lives. Oh, that's interesting. We have a lot of lives. We could send Emrune up to that level 2 shadow. Try to summon in like Quintella onto that level 2. This would be if we win initiative. We could try and summon what are our summoning odds? Oh, why is that not? Oh, here we go. Let's see. 1 through 4, nothing happens. It should be a 1 through 3 with Haddock. So we're looking at likely at least 1 elf. Ideally 2. Jack elves, yeah. Yeah, this is a cool. I'm excited to play this army. I've never played them competitively with them. I think I've only played against them like twice. I think it was twice. I think it was Kevin Dola and Sir Heroscape, and I split the difference. Um, Thanks to Kevin Dola. Oh, that's funny. Kevin Dola got me with a nat 20 from Moorsbane. Huh. Wow, we've just been trading that. We've just been trading victory deciding nat 20s since we've been playing each other. That's actually really funny. Um, I did not think about that. Yeah, he got me with the nat 20 on Moorsbane to finish off major Q10, maybe something insane. Jack, I wanted to play these guys last round. Yeah, I'm sure. And I think I would have rather had Brigand, like knowing I was gonna lose. I think I would have rather have Brigands. Brigands would have been so much better here into Granite Guardians. Loxley would have been an absolute beast. Millerson would have been super nice to soak up wounds. Oh man. Yeah, I regret that. I really regret that. Should have just played Elf Wizards. Now we got a worse matchup. But I thought we had a chance. I thought we had a chance with Millicent. It was a close game. All right, still waiting for Foudzing. Oh, I do see a message. Oh, no, that's unrelated. That is not from Foudzing. Um, let's see. Oh. Let's see. Okay, not from Foudzing. I don't know where Foudzing is, but this was the time. This was the time. It is 10:07 Mountain Time. That was the time he suggested. Uh, so I think we're in. So anyway, so this plan of hopping up Emerald here, we could hop up Emerald to that level 2 shadow, summon in two people, and then move a third. So we could summon in like, I think my thinking would be um actually no, I would actually summon to the level 2 shadow to the left and then the level 3. It doesn't have to be same level space. Yeah, okay. It's just adjacent. And then I would summon like Olganesh up to that level 3 maybe? Or does Olganesh need to go up to the level 4? Ooh, that's tricky. That's tricky. Yeah, it just provides him so many opportunities to get attacks before off. I think we need to play it more conservatively. I think that's a mistake. I think we're just gonna absolutely try to kite him as humanly possible. And if possible, set up actually, okay. If we set up some kind of core here. Yeah, like that level 2 stuff, uh that's not too bad. Okay, so I'm picturing like Olganesh in the center of the start zone right here. So there's only like a couple hexes he could rock throw that could get rock thrown. And then like Quintella pretty well hidden here. Maybe even over here. Or does Olganesh hop up to that level 2? Does he need does he need clear sight? Oh, has to be within 6 clear sight spaces. Oh damn. Okay. Okay. Ish. Ish. That's a problem. 6 clear sight spaces. Come on, magic can't magic can't go through the walls. It's a mind link. Why do you need why do you need clear sight for a mind link? I mean, come on. Is it like is it like in the movies where like it's like two, maybe it's like twins or something, or like really, really good friends. They like look at each other and they like nod, like they know what they're thinking, like that kind of mind link. That's that's how I'm picturing that Elf Wizards playing. Oh, they just like give a look, they give a glance to Alganesh, and he's like, you know what to do. I mean, what kind of mind link is that? That's ridiculous. Okay. So yeah, that super sucks. We're just gonna have to play mostly from our start zone. It's just so hard to know where to actually set up. Okay. Okay, I think I have a plan. Yes, I think I have a plan. I can put Olganesh adjacent to the rightmost water. I can put him on those two left hexes there, so angled away. So he can only get a rock thrown from those three hexes um, on the wall there, and we can put like Quintella there, and you know whoever like Haddock can go down. We'll be able to see him coming around the side. I'm not super worried about something like that happening, but uh, you know that way they can't come in. He can't come in and like get two like over an initiative flip, get two or three rock throws, and Olganesh like dies. Because Olganesh is not going to be getting Quintella's bonus. It's gonna be like Jordan Haddock. Really want to keep Quintella alive. That's gonna be it's such a huge challenge without Raylan or like on this map specifically. On Kinsland Spring, I could have literally just put all of my figures around her and kept her safe. My elf wizards take up 5 more hexes. So like and I put Chan on the last one and I just formed this perfect circle. Like that's oh man. Which we could still do. But there's no good spot to do it is the thing. Like cuz I'm just going to be taking I'm just going to be taking rock throws from anywhere on this map. And without punishment for him because of that gain high ground getting him off lava. Like that's the thing. He can always there's literally I think 2 hexes that are completely surrounded by lava. 2 of the level 4s. So unless he takes those, and even then, like you just not lose the granites. But we can't take 5 rounds worth of lava. I mean, that's just not how it works. That's simply not how it works. And even any of the level 3 safe X is always next to that level 4 lava. And 4 move Granite Guardians are terrifying. They are terrifying. This army would not hold up in current Delta for a good reason. For absolutely good reason. Okay. Well, still haven't heard back from Foudzing. He messaged at 6:20 this morning for me. So it's been about 5 hours. What is it? What is it in Paris time? Um, hmm. All right. Well, I've got plenty of other stuff to talk about. So first of all, I've got some cool content coming up. I have a couple things filmed that are just like ready to be edited. I have a new stratagems coming up. That one I'm excited for. I have a Timescape unboxing that I filmed, and I do plan to do a Timescape review. It will be pretty brief. I don't want to put a ton of production value into that, but I do want to talk about the game. I also have a pitch meeting coming up. I have that. That is not filmed, but I actually finished the script for that, so that I'm excited for. Jack, Time Strike. Yeah, Time Strike is the flagship game for like Source from Adventure Together Games. This tile system here. Um. Oh boy. Okay. Relax. Yeah. Time Strike here. Oh, okay. This is a lot of stuff's happening really fast. Yeah. Okay. Well, can I please see a static? Okay. Yeah, this source train here. Jack, got it. You said timescape and just wanted to make sure. Oh, did I say that? Oh. Whoops. I've still got Heroscape on the brain, I guess. Yeah, yeah. Time strike. I apologize. Yes. Um, yeah, I did get a couple games in on that, one with Julie and one with my brother. Although the game with Julie we never finished because that whole day the power went out, and so we were like, we had no electricity, no internet, and we were like, well, perfect time to play a board game. And I just gotten Time Strike uh unboxed. So I set up a map and we played, and it took a while to get going, learning a new game for the first time, even though a lot of stuff is similar to Heroscape. It's enough to be different, and there's a ton of new stuff in there to do. But then, we didn't start till like 4 or 5. Yeah, maybe, yeah, like 4. And it was pretty cloudy still from the storm that had just like destroyed the whole city's power grid. And so by the time it got to like 6:15 and we're ready to eat, it's like almost dark and we like can't see anything. So we went to go get some food from a restaurant because we couldn't cook. And by the time we got back, it was like, pitch black in the house. So we never ended up finishing. And then like work started the next day. And by the time, we had time to play again, I just set up a new game with my brother. So we never actually finished our game, that first one. Um, but I did get a mostly complete game in with my brother. And by mostly complete, I mean we didn't actually win, um, which is fine. Uh, but yeah, yeah. So Julie and I never finished our game because it got too dark. We're like medieval peasants in there. Like, oh, sire, turn on the candlelight so we can move the tiles around. Uh, But yeah, I'm gonna review that. So there's a lot of content coming out. I'm gonna stream Lincoln Seasonal. That will that will come. Oh, that's still not a message. Uh, okay. All right. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna stream Lincoln Seasonal. That will be October 19th, which I don't think is National Heroescape Day. I think it's the 18th this year, maybe. Uh, that because we're doing it on a Sunday. But that will be cool. I'm hoping to like upgrade my system at some point here. I'd like to get a better webcam, first of all. I don't think this one is terrible, but like it doesn't do a great job adjusting to like lighting differences, and it's just not the clearest. It's like a little bit fuzzy. I mean, I think it's okay, but I would certainly like it to be a little bit crisper. And that way, and maybe get like an actual tripod or something like to actually get a really nice setup for both streaming online games and streaming Lincoln Seasonal. Mega Silver Foudzing late, not surprised. Yeah, yeah. Um, I mean. I messaged him again. This was the time. We can give him. I'll give him like another. I don't know. I'll give him like another 10 minutes, and then like I have things to do. I am only gonna wait for so long. I mean, you can show up on time. It's respectful to your opponent. 1 sec. I want to show. I ordered some more books recently for I've been doing like local farmers markets and stuff for my books. Uh and there's some like conventions coming up. And so I finally got uh one of the books I have is like is like a collection of the first three, so it's just this huge volume. Uh, oh, you can maybe see it back here. This one's kind of beat up, but there's this huge volume of books 1 through 3. Look at how thick that is. Just a huge, just an absolute massive book. Because this is what I grew up reading. Like we had a bunch of like omnibus books of like different like classic authors and like different, collections of novels and stories and things like that. So I wanted to make one of these. This has been out for ages, since like the third one came out. But since the sixth one finally came out earlier this year, I finally got around to, it took a while, but getting the cover made for this one. I mean, it's practically identical, but those colors look so sick. Super nice. Also extremely massive. It's an absolutely massive book. Super cool. So this finally came in the mail. I got to see it in person. Looks so nice. Yeah, I'm really excited because people have been asking because they get the first collection because it's a great way to get into the series. And then I've been telling them like it's on the way. I had someone just last week. I was like, I'm so sorry. I thought it would be here. It's not. I'm so sorry. Jack, he's icing you out. Yeah. Yeah, honestly. Um, I mean, I don't think there's time zone confusion here. He said it's okay. We start 10 a.m. on Tuesday, your time, which is Mountain Time, I believe. I said that should work. I'm in Central Time, so it'd be 11 a.m. That works great. And he messaged me 5 hours ago. He said, "Okay, perfect." How do you like? Did he forget? I don't know. Maybe he got busy. I don't know how you forget to message the like. I don't know how you forget to message that, or how you forget a game has come up that soon uh, after messaging about it. Like your memory's really gone that much. Yeah, yeah, I do want to get this game in, but we might have to reschedule because we're approaching the 25-minute mark, and that's past the grace period for sure. That's yeah, it's getting to the point where I think the odds of a no-show are a lot higher than the odds of him suddenly making it. Yeah, so we'll give him 5 more minutes, but I think the game plan, I mean, it's just gonna be, we need a lot of dice to fall our way because again, 15 5 defense figures is so much. We're gonna try, I mean, we're just gonna have to force him to play super suboptimally with the threat of the explosion special attack. Like, although I don't know, it's really tempting to like try to zoom up people with Emerune and like start blasting away in the start zone with Jordan. Um, like, could we? I could like technically Z-bomb. Like, let's say I get that. Let's say I get that 18 or 17 or higher, and I've run Emerune up to this level 2 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess so. The level 2 dungeon adjacent to the 3 hex shadow on the right side. So I place him right there, as far as you can go from the start zone. And I place 2 elf wizards up on the level 2 above him, so 1 shadow and 1 dungeon, and then Jordan anywhere else. And then Jordan can run up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the level 3 asphalt past that one level 3 lava between, right next to that single hex level 4 lava, that level 3 asphalt there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, she doesn't even need that. She doesn't even need that much space. She could hit a lot of targets in there. So, and then, let's see, am I... Oh, I'm still too far. Okay, so if I want to be next to Emeroon, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I could hit this. I could hit one of the start zone spaces there if I'm next to Emeroon. If I want the attack of 4, depends on how I set up. Or I take the attack of 3. That's super, super tempting. That's super, super tempting. Even if we hit like... Even if we hit a 2 out of 3 on 5 targets, we're probably taking out 2 or 3 of them. And immediately he's going to have problems getting out of the start zone there. You know, Ulganesh can fly up, so Jordan can get closer onto that level 4 and just blast down. Like, that's pretty tempting. If we could take out a squad turn 1 and then try and have her hit another explosion attack turn 2, that is super tempting. But the problem is we also hit the 1 with Emeroon, and then that looks really silly. That looks really silly. Then I think we just like put Quintella on the level 2, and I think we go back to playing normally. I think that's the plan. Okay. We're gonna go for that Hail Mary because this map is just so bad. So we're gonna go for the turn 1 Z bomb or J bomb if we win initiative. All right. Well, we are almost at the half an hour mark. I'm gonna cut the stream off there. Sorry we didn't actually get a game in, folks. But yeah, I mean, I have a feeling I'd be streaming for another couple hours, maybe longer, if waiting for Foudzing. So this is, you know, public statement. I'm happy to reschedule. You know, I'm still like we still have another week, so that's fine. But next time I won't start the stream until I'm sure my opponent is ready. I mean, this happens very rarely. That people actually completely miss games. Every so often someone's late. I've been late before, like that's fine. But this is just like abandoning the game. So yeah, I think I think I'm just gonna call it here where I've been streaming for 35 minutes and it's just me. So and I don't have anything else I want to do on stream. I have things that I need to do in real life, unfortunately. So yeah, I guess I'll streams all set up for next time whenever Foods wants to actually show up. So all right, well, with that being said, yeah, I guess I'm going to sign off. Sorry, Doc, never got to actually find out if you were correct, although I'm sure it will happen later this week. All right.